So today we are going to learn how to insert, like I told you how to insert illustrations, I told you how to insert picture, how to insert shape. Now today, in insertion of your shapes only, I'll be discussing the various formatting options that we receive once we have inserted a particular shape in our document. Okay. So for this, first I'm going to insert a shape in my document, then I'll be discussing its options. So for example, I have chosen the triangle shape. Now I'll be drawing this. Okay. As you can see now, a triangle is there on my screen here. Okay. Now here is this format tab which has opened after the insertion of this object. Okay. Now this object, I can change the formatting, I can change the colors, I can change so many things. And yesterday we discussed about word wrapping also, text wrapping also, that how you have to arrange text data around your shapes or images. Okay. So as you can see here, there is this arrow, okay, which is circular in shape, and when I'm clicking on this, what I can do is, beta, I can rotate my shape. I can rotate this shape to any angle, whichever you feel like, which is required in your document. Okay, so this arrow is basically for changing the rotate, or for changing the position or rotating this particular object. Okay. Next is, let us see all the options over here. Now, if you have to change the shape, or like if you have to insert any new also. So here you have again these same options, beta. Okay. And supposedly you have to change the color of this particular shape. Then what you will do? Shape fill. Okay. So first option is our shape fill. And when I'll click on this, I'll get these options. See, I'm clicking on shape fill and you will see all the colors in front of me. Okay, now I can decide to choose any particular color. Like if you can see, I'm just scrolling these. I have not saved any setting, but the colors, the previews are available. Okay, so these all colors can be changed. Now, if you don't want to make it a filled one, then you can choose no fill. If you want to choose more colors, then a new window will appear where you will see a variety of new shades also. Okay, if you want to fill it as with a picture, if you want to use gradients are basically the mixture of two colors. Like here you will see shading kind of thing. Okay, so these gradients you can use, like here you can see in the middle it is darker than the edges. Okay, then we have an option of outline, beta. So outlines can again be colored, without color, and then you can choose what kind of outline you want. Like you can have these dots, dash, dot, then again we have dash. Okay, then here we have another option. Okay, here we have long dash. Okay, so all these things can be applied. Suppose you want to see this long dash, how it will appear. Okay, now I can change the weight. Weight means the thickness of your border. Now in this it will be very clear, as you can see, and let me change the color also so that it becomes visible, clearly visible, that what all. Now you can see this border, it's not the plain line, it's dashed, and that too long dashes are there. Okay, so this setting you can change in order to make it more appealing. So basically when we are talking about MS Word in this chapter, in this unit, we are talking about different formatting options that are available for text as well as the whole document. And whole document will contain shapes, whole document can contain your images, okay, everything. Next is beta shape effects. Now when you will click on this, you will see a variety of options are there where you can insert, like supposedly I want to insert shadow over here. Okay, so as you can see here, a shadow is coming on the writer side. Okay, now if you have to change it, you can make it glow. Okay, so some kind of these shape effects can be applied. If you want to rotate it in a 3D way, like see, I have made it 3D triangle. Okay, these things can be applied once you have clicked on this shape effects. Okay, see here, so these effects you have to better try, and then only you will come to know that what it is going to do here. Okay, now reflection if you want, so these reflections, as you can see, I'll scroll it down. Okay, So all these things are available in your shape styles. Now, the way we have styles for our these alphabets, we have styles for our these shapes also. Now, if you don't want solid color, you can choose these presets. Like if I want this, see, if I have chosen this preset for my image, if I have chosen this, so these all things will be displayed in front of you, whatever is possible for your shape. Okay. Now in these styles only you can choose any style, as I told, see here. And if you want to write any text to this, then you can write anything. Okay. You just have to type it, and then you can change the color, design, style of this text also. Like I'll select it, and then if I have to, like suppose I have to make it enlarge, then I'm going to use these things only. Okay. So then now I'll change the size of this shape also, and then it will be applied. Right. Now again, coming to this format tab, I'll click on shape fill. I can again fill it like this. All right. So in this way, once you have applied one type of style, if you are not okay with it, you can change it. Now again, for the text inside it, you can have word art styles also. Okay. So suppose I want to choose this, see the changes. Okay. Whatever you feel like, whatever can make your document more attractive for the people, for the people who will be using it, who will be looking at it. So you can choose any. Okay. So this is shadow also. Okay. Now again, I can choose text fill also. So that will change the color of my text. Okay. Now again, outline, if you want to make, suppose I want to make outline over here of any color. Okay. Now suppose green. Okay. Then again, the outline will have weight. How much weight you want to give to your outline. Okay. Now you can see here. Okay. Text effects. Now again, as we were having shape effects, we are having text. The text which is contained in a particular shape, it will also have. Now here, supposedly you want to make it like see 3D like this. Okay, all these things can be done once you are trying this. And then this transformation. Here you can transform the whole, text. Suppose I want to make it like this. All right, so these effects of transformation you can use. I think this is fine. Or you can make it like this also, little wavy. Okay, and you can make it like this also. So all these things better you should try, and then only it will be useful for you. You should know that these things can be applied, because when we are looking for designing or creating some kind of digital documents, or we want to create colorful pamphlets and these things, we often try to look for any app or any online platform where we can do all these things. But we always forget one thing, that even MS Word will give you so many options to choose from. Okay, so you can insert images, shapes, and then you can use these old styles in order to make your digital document appealing. Okay, next is beta text direction. Okay, so text direction, you can rotate it inside your text. Okay, so next is of your text. If you want to align it on the top, middle, bottom, wherever you feel like, you can align your text. Okay, and position, if you want to change, like see, these all text wrapping positions are given for your text wrap. Okay, wrap text we have already studied in this. Okay, and then here we have like how to increase. See here, I am increasing the size rather than just choosing this one edge and then doing it like this. What I'm trying to do here, that I'm increasing the size in centimeters. Okay, so as you can see here, I am doing all these things. You all can also do it. All right. So here, after this, like supposedly I'm okay, I have done all the changes in my text. Okay. So what I'll do is, beta, I'm going to make it more attractive by putting some kind of page color or some kind of texture to my page. How I will do that? Okay, so here is this very good option. Tell me what you want to do. Okay, so here you can write page color or whatever you want to do. Okay, now here I have so many options like border color, theme colors, like page colors. Okay, more colors supposedly I'm choosing. Then I have this whole list from where I can choose. I'll choose a very light color for the background so that the page will be, see, now I have applied this page color also, right? So in this way, what I'm going to do here is, beta, I'm just trying to make my document more beautiful. You can also do this, right? Now this text, if I want to make it a little smaller, I'll do this like this. I'll make this image also small. Now I'm telling you how to use all these styles in one page only. Okay, now this is one shape. If you have to insert another shape, you can just choose shape first. Okay, now let us choose the star. I'm choosing the star and then I'll be drawing it here. Then again, you can choose all these colors. You can make it more colorful the way you want. Okay, there is no foundation on this. Then again, shape effects you can use. Whatever you feel like. Okay, so now let me make it a little bit wider. Okay, so you can write text also here. You can then again make more modifications to the text also. Okay, and then you can, if this plus kind of arrow symbol comes, then you can rotate it anywhere in your whole document also. Okay, so if I want to place little down from this previous, then I'll do it, and if I have to rotate it a bit, then I will use this arrow. Okay, beta, then I'm going to save it here, right? So this is how you can insert various illustrations to make your document appealing. Now, one thing is your watermark, which I was asking that what is my watermark and how you can insert it, right? So I'll click on this insert only. Okay. Yes, beta, that day we discussed how to insert these watermarks. Okay. So see, we have to insert a watermark, right? For this, what we are going to do, we are going to write, see, watermarks can be anything. It can be your like, it can be your text also, it can be an image also. Okay, so these things will be available once you are, you are trying to enhance the look and appearance of your text. Okay, now for this, I'm going to insert this watermark and then I'm going to click here. This is my watermark. If I have to make it custom, then I'll click on custom watermark. Now here picture, if you want to use picture as a watermark, that also you can select, you can browse from your computer and then you can choose it. Okay, like I'm selecting. Okay, now as you can see, Cambridge Court logo has appeared in the background as a watermark. Okay, now if you want to use this washout, that's up to you. If you don't want to use, that is also up to you. Washout means that it will be more blurred so that whatever you are writing on will be more visible. It should not happen that watermark will, you know will cover all the text and the images also. So you should use this washout. Okay, then scaling, that means you want to scale it to what percent, you can choose it. Okay, now if I have to increase this, then I'm increasing the space. Now you can see it has covered whole my page, right? And then I'll close this. Now you can see watermark is applied. And if I have to change this, okay, if I have to supposedly change this, I don't want this, then what I can do, beta, I can click on this custom watermark and then I'll click on the text. Okay, so text right now it's ASAP, but you can change it to any. Okay, so font styles, anything you can choose. And then text will be your CCW, suppose I'm writing here. Then font you can choose here, like any from here also. Size, if you want automatic, if you want to increase or decrease the size, you can set it. Okay. Then diagonal or horizontal, there are two ways of inserting these watermarks. You can insert it diagonally also, and then it can come as horizontal. So it depends on you. Generally it is diagonal, but it can be written as horizontal also. You can apply, you can see the changes, and then you will come to know. Okay. Now the transparency, see, although it has came, but still it is very blur. Okay. So now see, it is more visible now. Okay, so that means when I have unticked, and you can change the color of your watermark also from here. Again, like if I want to change the color to this blue, I'm applying this. Now you can see. Now if I'm making it semi-transparent and I'm applying the changes, then you can see it has become little lighter. Okay. Again, you can choose the colors, different colors, in order to make your watermark also appealing. Okay. So if you want to make it horizontal, then you can apply the changes. Now it is horizontal watermark. Now let's close this. All right. So in this way, we have learned to make these things appealing. Now the last thing which I want to add here is you can use page borders also. Okay. Page borders are basically to give you some kind of, formal feel. If you want, if you are creating any formal document, then you will be using these borders, simple box ones. Okay. And then the weight also you can use, like what kind of, like it can be two lined also. Okay. Then you have to cover whole document, right? Then the color you can choose. Suppose I want again this blue color. Okay. Now as you can see, the border is wide, right? Now if you want, if you are making it for someone else, or like informal documents you are creating, then you can choose different. Okay, you can use 3D. In this 3D also you can change the styles. Okay, suppose I want thicker borders, then I'm going to choose this. Okay. And there are few more options to make it artistic ones. Okay. For the custom you can design your own. Okay. Then artistic also we are having. Then accordingly, according to the, like whatever is your wish. Okay. Whatever is the desire, or the, for what purpose you are creating this document, you can change the type of border that you want to insert. Okay. See, I'm scrolling it down. You can see a variety of options are available to choose from. Okay, now again I'm choosing a little simple one only. Okay, here not that visible. If you want to change its weight, then I can increase it like this so that it becomes more visible. Now see, children. Okay, so in this way you can make your documents more appealing. So whenever I'm giving you these kind of homeworks where MS Word is being used, so you should try to use all these options. You should try to, uh, make your documents really stand out as well as more attractive. Okay. Here, so I have told you watermark, page borders, and if you want to make it more artistic, you can just scroll it down, choose any. But it should be like worth it. You should think about the theme, and then you should apply the changes. Suppose, see, I'm using this. Now see. So these all things, I know sometimes it feels kiddish, but when I ask you to prepare a pamphlet or an advertisement or an article, so it should be like accordingly you should use all these page borders, watermarks, these things. Okay. Then if you want to use any kind of effect, see here now, if you want to use pattern in your background, first of all you can choose the color again. If you want to choose the color here like this, then if I'm applying this, see, so now there is a texture in my background. So it's not a solid color only, it's some kind of texture. So these all options beta you have to see. Okay. Now see, these are the more colors. As you all know, we can do this, we can scroll it down. It's just like your normal paint only. Okay. So now if you want to use all these, then background color also you want to change it to something like this. Okay. Now see, if you want to change, I know it may not look so appealing, but still you can just play with the colors. You can choose the background as well as foreground, different colors, so that to know what all changes will be applied. Okay, this is looking very bad, I know. So I'll stick to this simple one only. Okay, so these are the colors you can choose. See here also, beta, I'm having different ways of inserting colors. Okay, now these were the styles which we discussed previously. So this was all about your MS Word.